Nice and full first up, solid drive to burst through those hands. That's one thing that needs to just step up a little bit, I think. We've seen one or two brilliant catches, but some of the ground fielding hasn't been ideal so far in this tournament. There's just been a few unforced errors. Now that's gone nowhere near where it was expected to go. You might find that might even be quite close to perhaps the back of the bat. There we go, opening up, trying to go over the top, but doesn't do it. That's what he likes to do, but there's the first wicket that's gone down. In the first over, they'll be quite happy with that, the Gladiators. I know that Rossington, the big fella, can be aggressive, can be dangerous, but not anymore.
Gives himself a little bit of room just there. No timing. The power perhaps as well, not quite there. Wahab Riaz running back, takes a good catch.
There we go, underneath that, and he's launched that for 6. Beautifully played, down the ground, a lot easier when you're facing someone like Rafiq. That's been deposited for half a dozen. Looking to go downtown, he does that quite comfortably. It's a lovely swing of the bat, and that's gone for 6. That is a beautiful shot. Timing was superb.
Such a powerful player is George Munzi. I don't know who's going to pick up this ball, but perhaps the umpire needs to get a replacement because it's gone such a long way. He knew straight away as soon as he made.
Know-how and ability to play T10 cricket. 60 strikes. This is an excellent shot for 4.
Oh, the reverse comes out, and it's another misfield. This is slightly disappointing from the fielders. Another boundary. And not a nice place to be in if you're Rafiq. And he said that's going to be boundary. Cut away, well placed. Ashkenazi bringing in the aggression.
Got to the fence. It's a little uneven, the outfield, because it just suddenly bounced up. A misfield here again. You've got your hands to it. Ah, he's gone. Just bowled a little slower, a little bit of turn. And he picks up a really important wicket of Ashkenazi.
And he's picked up an all-important wicket of Ashkenazi, just taking the ball away, gripping the surface, and nips that off stump back. Oh, this is played beautifully, heaved into the leg side, gets nice and down on one knee. 4 runs, and that's flown to the boundary. George Munzi continuing the good form. This is another mishit, and this might be a wicket, and it is. It's going to be George Munzi, the dangerous batter, gone in a bit of a flash. Again, the wickets have just come in at the right time. A little earlier today. Actually, this is just the wicket of George Munzi. A couple of balls before. Oh, that's gone a long, long way. Picked up beautifully. It's Shakib Al Hassan who gets half a dozen on the surface today. Oh, that is a massive shot. It has been launched all the way. 6 runs coming off of this. Tim David exuding confidence there.
That's big from Tim David. Oh, if the bowlers darted easy.
Oh, he's gone downtown again, and it's going to be 6 more. Tim David is playing quite an innings here. 85's a bit off.
I think it's way off. There's another one. There's another one. 3rd consecutive 6. And this is probably the biggest of the lot.
Was someone called NASA because Tim David's just added another satellite in orbit. Identifies as a cricket ball. Massive shot, this one. Shahid Afridi. Well, all that experience. Flighted. Flighted and given the treatment. Rohan, you mentioned it. You got to dart those in. And Shahid Afridi just really missing the mark on this over. An expensive one. 7 done. The Waves, 86 for 3.
4 sixes in the last over. Tim David, the wrecker-in-chief. Oh, this is going to miss everything and go for 4. And just the right time to welcome Mikey in the comm box. He wants to keep it above 85. He doesn't want to give it air, because if he does, more air would be given, this time from Tim David's bat on the offside. Dealing in 6 is Tim David.
how it swings through the line. We'll try and bring you a replay nice and straight so that you can see how it's just perfect straight through the line of the ball.
To the fielders from David. And that'll continue. Sixes are getting bigger and bigger.
And it's another perfect example of that bat plane. Like this, down straight through the ball. It's just beautiful the way he does it. He's got strong wrists, strong forearms. He's got long...
I think it's a no-look shot, but it's screaming, everybody look at this. Give all your work a lick and a promise and watch this genius bat. He's dealing in sixes and he's making it look so simple. Or maybe more. Maybe more. For a change, he says. This time it's a boundary. Oh, not from the best part of the bat. And 50 comes up for David. Perhaps the only shot he wants to forget. 50 of just 17 deliveries. Tim David has ensured that his team's already reached a respectable total, given the fact there are more balls that he wants to send outside the park left now. Sweeper drops back. Miscued. This might be a wicket. It is indeed. This time over the fielder who troubled him just moments ago. We'll get a boundary. Ventures out. We'll get a boundary to finish. 126 is what Waves have managed. Thanks to a brilliant partnership of 77 of just 34. Of his Shakib's contributed off late. And David set things off nicely with big sixes. That's how they chose the route to 126, the LA Waves. Thanks to David's 51, unconquered in just 20 balls. That involved a lot of... Now they've reached a respectable total on this track is what they would want to believe. Behrendorff got a wicket, Nisar did so too, but very expensive for Nisar's standards, yes. Nate Bose.
There we go. Bit of extra bounce. Oh, how has he not stepped on his stumps there? That's a hit me ball. Don't need a second invitation. Boundary fall. He'll help himself to the second one. He picks all of this. It's gone over.
Kennard Lewis just made sure he got that front foot out of the way so he could swing his bat. It's a massive hit.
And that'll be a boundary for... Sits up and punished through the leg side. Oh, could be gone. Yes, he is. That change of angle was perfect. Gets the toe end of the bat and the captain does the rest.
That was cleverly bowled. Pushed it wide as well. Good low catch by Mills. First wicket, keep batting and playing throughout the year. That will be 6. So we are having a good time. Oh, that's a beautiful shot for 6. That's magnificent.
David Malan, shot of the day for me. The lines through the body, and look at how he holds the pose over cover. You don't have to be brutal, you can also be quite pretty. Now through the leg side, Malan, elegance personified. Final delivery. Now cut away. Protection in the deep, but it'll run away for 4. This is a massive over. It goes for 21. 3 overs gone. It's 44 for 1.
8. Manageable. And if these deliveries are going to be gifted, even more so. Malan magic continues here at UTD.
And just asking to be hit. Easy work there. David Malan, who's had...
Watch out for the googly with the lefty in the mix. Oh, that is terrific. You can't put a fielder there. They've got to produce another breakthrough. That was too short. That was very short. Kelly pounces on it. Oh, that's a lovely pickup shot. And it'll easily sail. Malan's in tremendous touch. ever since he landed in the US.
What we thought would be a really good total. This time, heaved into the leg side. Just really good playing through that line of the ball. Picked up.
It's just how easily he reads length. Malan. Oh, this time it's in the air and will be bounced. Shakib does provide the breakthrough. And Gladiators suffer the loss of Malan.
Very important wicket here in David Malan. It's the experience of Shakib Al Hasan. Just trying to cut it away, and good effort by the fielder at point.
Involvement with the side. Your team that's playing out in the middle here in Texas, and what was the vision behind it?
I'm with this NCL. It's seeing them for almost 2 years, working hard for that. And Shahid Afridi, they're putting a lot of effort into it, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, you've also brought in a bit of support.
We have a lot of people here.
It's indeed a twist to the tail. One moment he'll be bowling pace, one moment spin, but equally effective Mills. The captain removes the counterpart. We've talked about stand and deliver. This is sit and deliver. 43 of 24. And this is big as it gets.
End of this one as Nick Kelly goes big. Bang into the leg side, and look at the distance. 90.
They've done so without much effort. Big appeal. And this time the finger has risen. Kelly back in the hut. Shakib's bringing them back in the game.
At first glance, that looks plumb. And I think he might be in a little bit of trouble here, Kelly.
Oh, that was asking to be hit. And Fuller will not miss out.
Well, heaved into the leg side and just out of the reach of the fielder in the deep. The pickup, some more runs here.
Yeah, big shot. 6 to start the overs.
Sure, it's Reiner. It's going to be a beauty. Slam down the ground, but not far enough, and Tim David just can't keep out of this game. He's involved in everything. He's picked up a wicket off his couple of overs. He's slammed 50 off 17 deliveries, which was quite extraordinary. Now he's got a catch.
Have a look at the wicket again. Tries to go down the ground. Can only find Tim David, who's having a pull.
Sort of rip. Tries of catch it straight away. Might get another one. Yeah, he has. He's now got his third. This is quite extraordinary from the skipper.
Falls, trying to finish it off in style. Comes off the toe end of the bat. How often have we seen that, Hazy? A lot of the deliveries hit delivery.
Crack that. And he's smashed it, Miles. Beautifully played. That's going to make it.
Extend the arms outside off. And bang, happy as you like. It's a small ground, but it goes a long way.
Straight, and that's it, long on. That's a full toss. No one there, just some cheerleaders, that's all.
Yeah, can't bowl there.
Smash that as well. Has it gone far enough? Sure it has. It's another 6, another 10. This onslaught now from Fuller is away from winning. Scores level. And they're going to just canter through for 1 to win the game. So they've played 2 and they've won 2 now, the Gladiators. So they'll be really pleased with this performance. Good performance by them. The Texas Gladiators winning by 4 wickets. Lusty 14. Milan was superb in the first game. 38 today after 16 deliveries. Kelly 26, also got runs in that first game. Fuller was pretty much the star with it.
David went for 49. Shakib went for 37. He picked up 2 wickets. And Mills, probably the pick of the bowlers, with 3 for 20 in his 2 overs.
4 was always going to be a nice little head-to-head, this one, between the Los Angeles Waves and their 10 overs. Got 126, courtesy of Tim David's 51 in the end.